Thank you. I live in South Burlington. I'd just like to say, with respect to renewable energy, I'm not talking about other sorts of energy siting. I think we need to do it wherever and whenever we can here in Vermont, whether it's wind or solar or biomass. We have to go for all parts and possibilities of the solution, all pieces of the puzzle. We have to be thinking globally and acting locally and being part of the solution to large global issues that we face. And that's going to affect each one of us, and it's going to change our behavior. And I think we just have to accept that over the next 30 years, there's going to have to be huge behavioral change on the parts of everyone in this room if we are going to attain a sustainable planet. That behavioral change that's implied by that is far greater, I believe, than any negative impacts that one might imagine with respect to renewable energy. That said, I think people will be affected negatively by renewable energy, and the Siting Commission needs to be thinking very seriously about the compensatory mechanisms that are in place for people who are negatively affected, as well as the incentivizing mechanisms that are in place for either individuals or towns, so that they come forward and say, I want to be part of the solution because I see this not only as being part of the global solution, but because in my town or in my own specific property, there is an advantage to me to doing this, because it's serving that the state makes available to that town or the individual, because the state has an interest in that. So I think the Siting Commission needs to be thinking much more about the compensatory mechanisms for the people who are negatively affected, as well as the incentivizing mechanisms to get more people to come forward and say, I want to be part of